Hello everybody, and welcome back to DireWolf20. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. This episode probably be up sometime the weekend before Christmas. I'm not sure. It is Wednesday before Christmas. I've got several videos recorded, so we're getting pretty close to the Christmas episode that I plan on doing. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to put an episode up for Christmas. You don't have to watch it on Christmas. It's not going to hurt my feelings none. It's not going to be... It's going to be something different. Something I hadn't done yet. So, but today we are going to... First off, if you can see up there, I'm looking at my energy cell. We are losing power pretty quick. I figured something out. I had this thing set to... input instead of output. That's why we weren't getting any power into our quarry. But this thing is sucking way more power than what we are using. So I let it run for a little while. Go check out our goodies. I have done some stuff to the quarry. We'll have a look-see at it. Well, we won't actually look-see at it. Catch up. I did. Oh, it's nighttime. Shoot. Okay. Was not aware of that. I didn't know that would happen. Now we know. Do not sleep. Inside the mining dimension. Blew up all my pretty stairs. Man. I think I got everything back. I did. I love these dank knolls. They are awesome. We need to get some steps out. I do have my crafting table on a stick. We are going to go do a little bit of exploring today. I'll show you here in just a minute. Did it at least turn to daytime for us? No. Alright, so let me go change it to daytime, and we'll be back. Alright, it's daytime. I was not aware that that was a thing. Quit jumping. Well, you never know until you do something stupid. And we did. Oh, I have made my demonic... infused, look at the witches, unbreakable shurikerins. I love them. We've used them all the time. Holy crap. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff out of there. Most of this come just a few minutes ago. Basically, this power, all it's getting now is what is transferring from the leadstone pipe that's connected to it, I do believe. So there for a minute we got a lot of stuff. Most importantly, we got a lot of draconium. We've got a few diamonds. That is awesome. And we got a bunch of basalt. Inside of this shape card, one thing I forgot is it's got an option in it to actually... Oh no! Sneak up on me like that. It has an option where you can just void out the stuff that we were actually putting in here. So the dirt, the cobblestone, gravel, you can actually ore dictionary it. Set it to for the ore dictionary, and andesite, granite, and diorite are all basically cobblestone, I do believe it is. Let's see here. What is the ore dictionary on that? As a stone. So it's done as a stone. It's recognized as a stone. So it will delete it along with the rest of the stone. So that's pretty much all that has transpired since last episode. Today, last episode, we went and got the emeralds for our power cells. We went way off over into the extreme hills. Now, it opened up our map on the surface. I didn't know it would do that. But we have this thing right here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those Astral Sorcery temple thingies that I thought that we had over here that wasn't over here. So we're going to go over here and check this out. We're going to try to get into at least the beginnings of Astral Sorcery. I don't know how far we're going to get into it. Because it's one of those things that I do not know a whole lot about. So we should be able to kind of fly over here pretty quick. One of the things I want. Whoa! All right, let's stop for a minute. Let's let this thing catch up here. One thing I've noticed when I'm playing the game, most of the time I don't notice the lag, and when I edit it with the Windows Movie Maker, oh yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for. I don't notice any lag on it. But getting into using the new, I've got the Sony Vegas, I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it is. We want to take the 3x3 out of here. I have figured out that I drop a lot of frames. I'm not exactly sure as to the why. Alright, let's go down in here. What we need should be down below. We should have, that's what we're wanting, these floating crystals. And we'll take the gold. We'll take these Constellation Papers. Let's have a look at them. Still not exactly sure what these Constellation Papers are for. I mean, I know what they involved with a mod, but I don't know that much into it. Now, I do know, in order for us to get into, let's take a look at our Astral Sorcery book. When you open this book, it's got this tab right here like this. This kind of works a lot like the old Thumb-Nomicon does. The more you mess with it, the more it unlocks. But you can double click or scroll in. If you look, you can see these lines. These lines are going in a certain direction. It'll more or less tell you where you need to go and how you need to go about unlocking and discovering the next stuff. So the first entry here is Ancient Shrines, which more or less says there are these temples like this around the world. Most of them are in the hills and mountains. Looks like it says there's smaller ones dug up from the sands in the desert. We haven't found a desert yet. But it says place on the crafting table and should get you some interesting results. So, we have us a crafting table. We put that down. We should see some nice little sparklies. And now we can use this for something. I don't know yet. Alright, so we've done that. Constellation Papers we've already found. We've already got the Astral Sorcery book. Papers can be fixed. Alright. So we're not worried about Constellation Papers. Next thing is about the ores. We've got Aquamarine Shells, which are found in sand. And that's more or less. There is another one. I forget, rock crystal ore that's found close to bedrock. Those things are hard to find, and we are nowhere near being able to do that just yet. So Resonating Wand. Resonating Wand is kind of where we need to start. And of course, I don't have any of this stuff with us. So anyways, Resonating Wand, use a crafting table near strange crystals in the ruins. Says the light is dim, yet seems to have an effect. This unlocks various crafting recipes that are not normally possible. The simplest object which can be crafted like this is a basic wand, which can be used, which is basically that right there. I guess maybe I should have read that before I come. Not that hard. We can get all this. Well, I don't know about Aquamarine. So here's what we are going to do. I am going to find my way. Oh, we got the chest. Is there another chest in here? There is. Close. Oh, man, I tell you what, we almost got lucky. We have another one of these Constellation Papers. A Vetus, maybe? Put that in our book with the rest of them. And we're going to need to find... Where was my way out? Over here. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm going to go home and get what we need to make this Resonating Wand. And from there, marble is not something we need to worry about. We've got marble. We can actually chisel regular, or the chisel marble for that. Luminous crafting table. Sooty marble. We can make that. So we need to get all this stuff together, come back over here in order to use this crafting table, and then we won't necessarily have to come over here for anything else. So I'm going to go back home right quick, get a few things, and then I will be right back. Alright, we are back home here. So we need to get some stuff together. Might as well go ahead and do all this with you all. It's all new stuff to me. So we need just marble, 2 aquamarine, and a ender pearl. Now, I've only got 1 aquamarine. But if I'm not mistaken, I was messing around over here getting some ink sacs, and I believe there was one. Aha! Right there. And I don't have a shovel. It don't matter. We've got the drill. We can drill it. Now, I'm not entirely for certain if fortune it helps with getting those or not. Might be something we test out later on. I don't know if I've got any more around here. We do. Fortune. Yeah, looks like it might, because we just got 1 out of that and we got 5 out of the other. Alright, so we need a ender pearl. I've got marble in my inventory. Ender pearl, beautiful. We've got that. Now for the crafting table. This crafting table should allow us to come back over here and do what we need as far as being able to craft. So, we've got all this back. We need the luminous crafting table. We need 6 pieces of marble. We need another crafting table. This sooty marble, which is coal surrounded by 8. We do have coal now. Not a whole lot, but we've at least got some. So there is that. This is going to use some of that. So alright, we do still have marble in here from where we tore down that temple. And we are going to need a crafting bench. That should be everything that we need. Let's double check and make sure. I don't want to come back. We've got sooty marble. We've got, do these have to be, no, it's any kind of marble. So we've got all of those. Alright, so now we're going to head back to our temple over here, and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. We are here. We are in here. Let's quit bouncing. Alright, so we should be able to do that, and that. That gives us our resignating wand. Now, we need our luminous crafting table, and boom. We just unlocked some more. We've got exploration over here. We click on this. The only thing left was the sooty marble. We now have completed this section pretty much. Still got to find ores. These ores, detecting the ores underground. Maybe there's a tool that resonates with. We'll have to get into figuring out that later on. So now, wrong button. So we've got discovery taken care of. Now we're going to exploration. Exploration. We've got two different places to start here. We've got rock crystals and we've got light wells. We've got to start with rock crystals. Says almost every newly mined rock crystal is unique. These things all have, when you mine them, they have different kind of properties. I don't know exactly what all that is. But we'll get into that when we get there. I just want to figure out how we're going to find rock crystals. Alright, so that is my next plan. We're going to leave this crafting table here. So that is kind of what our next goal is. We're going to have to head home. I'm going to have to do some looking. And we got to figure out how this, I guess maybe there might be a spot in our book here. Let's go back to our discovery. See if we unlocked anything in here. Okay, it has to be held in either hand at night. Oh, we got to that's the one thing I hate about this. We've got to do all this stuff at night. I don't think we're going to be able to find what we are looking for rock crystal wise during the day. So that's going to be kind of the next thing here. First off, we need to torch some area up over here. For now though, we're going to place this thing down right here. The higher these things up, the more they work. You can see these things get star power. We have very little star power right here. During the day you don't get much. You get more at night, which is when you pretty much have to use this mod. It's a star based mod. So my next job, we've got this, and we need some of this. Alright, torches. Alright, it is nighttime out here. We are not exactly perfect, but we are torched up a little bit better than what we were. Alright, so if we take a look, you can go away. If we take a look at here, we've got more star power in here than what we had to begin with. Now, hopefully we can be able to find what we are needing pretty close to here. I don't know how far or how rare this stuff is. Aha! White particles. Right there. Let's put a torch in that spot. Let's go sleep. And we'll come back and do some digging. Alright, where is our torch at? Right here. Now these spawn down around bedrock, so we've got a long way to dig down here. Hopefully we don't run into anything terrible along the way. So far so good. And there's bedrock. Alright, let's put our 3x3 back in here. And I just found them. Dang it. I was hoping to get a look at the ore. Doesn't look like there's going to be any more around here. And now our inventory's full. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Now if you see these as size, a purity, and a cutting, I have no idea what any of that is for as of yet. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Alright, so now back home. Hang out up here on our thing. Alright, so we got our rock crystal. We need to go back to our exploration. I have no idea what any of that means. Anyways, we want to see about making this light well. We've got everything that we need here. We need ruined marble, and it looks like chiseled marble in order to do this. So we are going to need to make us a chisel in order to do this. So first off, we need to get rid of some of this stuff out of our inventory. There we go. Alright. Chisel. We need a diamond. And we need a stick. Beautiful. Now the question is whether or not we have... I think this has to be made in this crafting table. Yeah, it doesn't take much to do this. Oh, we got to make torch that. Alright. So we need for this 2 chiseled marble, 4 or 3 ruined marble. They've changed that. I hadn't seen that before. So we need 1, 2, 3 of those. And 2 chiseled. Which chiseled was it? This one. And that should be everything that we need. Let's use size. Let's use this one. That one's the smallest one. Oh wait, we've got to wait till nighttime for this. So let's see if there's anything else we can do while we're waiting here. So this goes to, we can look at the crystal tools. We can actually make tools with this stuff. I don't know how good these are. And we can start looking at the next level of crafter, which we need liquid starlight bucket. And we've got these are multi-block, wind up being multi-block structure altars. So by the time it's done with, we're going to have to start getting our bar here filled up quite a bit. So one of the things I'm going to do in between episodes is probably, at least for now, just build us a platform up pretty high in the sky and put an elevator or 2 in it so we can get from down here to up there, torch it up, and we won't have to worry about dealing with some of the mobs and stuff like that associated with it. So, but let's wait for nighttime, and then I will be right back. Alright, it is becoming nighttime. We are just about where we need to be for this. I was looking at some of this stuff in here, not very far, just kind of what we've got in this to unlock. And there's some pretty neat stuff. This is one of the things I'd like to look at. It's a cave illuminator. We can use this, place it in the world, and it will, there we go, it will light up an area around us. Alright, so we've got this light well. Let's go down inside. I don't want to make it daytime just yet. Alright, so the light well, because in order to use the light well, an aquamarine gem or rock crystal needs to be placed on top. Alright, so let's go up here, just because this is going to be where we're going to be doing most of our crafting for the moment. And let's place this in it. Awesome. It is melting into that. So now my question is there a difference between the rock crystal, or the rock crystal goo, and the other? And then my next thing I want to do, and this will probably be the last thing we get done today, I'm gonna let this go, and then we'll try to put some aquamarine in it next time to see what happens. Where's our book at? I want to see about making this thing right here. We need this illumination powder, which is glowstone and aquamarine. Quit jumping. So that is this, 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 and this, and one of those. I'm guessing when you put the recipe in there, you got to right click with your staff or your resonating wand, and it will do it. So now that we've got that, the Illumination Powder. We need Ruined Marble, and we need... that's it. So let's make... oh, we've got it. So we need those, we need this, and we need 4 of these. And we need a lot more star power than what we've got. Oh, that was almost bad. Alright, we'll let that go for a minute. We need an angel block. I don't know if I've got feathers. I have a feather. You're kidding me. Oh well. I believe that's where we'll just go ahead and call it. We've got our first bit of setup started here. We've got a tank full, or a light well full of whatever that stuff is, liquid starlight. We've got our first crafting table. We're gonna have to build a platform. I'm gonna build a platform. I'm gonna try to bucket this stuff out. I don't know if we can get that rock crystal out of there or not. May not be able to. Get all this stuff. We'll get it moved up into the sky a little bit. See if that will give us enough to where we can move on to our next bit of crafting. Astral Sorcery stuff. I've watched very little of this. With this mod, I've seen a few things that evolve with it. Now, if you look with us messing around with some of this stuff, there's some crazy stars in the sky, or at least that's the first time that I've noticed them. So that's pretty awesome. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.